Yeah, my camera.
It has no Zoom feature.
And the Black's like at my house used to
Two of them are like, oh, about, I don't know,
Yes.
two and a half times dead.
Did it scare you? Did you step on them?
And Mr. Woody's here, Mr. Griffin,
Almost ran these over.
and Mr. Cam.
Always, mom, when I was walking.
Oh, okay. Miss Cam's here. And that's it.
We're all here.
Yeah, we're all here. Yes.
Oh, I was taking a picture of that dog and it got reflected. Oh. It's nice.
Yeah, they were two,
Oh,
probably about 2 feet, maybe.
Yes.
I
Yes,
should have
so
videotaped them. but-
I guess that'll do it.
And they started to go up across.
Okay, let me see if I
But then
can.
they changed their mind. Yes, we can.
Yeah, pretty good, yeah. And I think it's
Okay, go ahead, Des.
Whenever the annual fire inspector comes.
Just a minute, Des, just a minute. Everybody, please, be quiet.
Earl, you need to be in here.
Hi, Commissioners. This is Henry Robertson with the Tennessee Division of Elections. Thank you all so much for being there and taking time to handle these issues. I understand from Commissioner York that Steve Gaddis is not going to be attending the meeting. And I just wanted to let you all know that you all have properly noticed the meeting agenda. And so the issues that are on that agenda are matters that you all can discuss, even though he makes decisions on, even though he is not present. I didn't want any of you all to think that he needed to be present for you all to discuss it. He notices the public, so he knows exactly what's on that agenda.
Does anybody have a question for Mr. Robertson? Oh, questions, Beth?
Alrighty, well, as I told you all, I will be here, probably till about 5:30 Central Time, so, 4:30 your time. I gave you my direct line, I can give it again, if anyone wants to write it down. And then if your meeting is gonna go longer than that, I can give you my mobile number as well.
Okay,
Right, so the direct line to the office is 615-253-4583. And my mobile number is 615-969-5219. Now that is my personal mobile, so I give it to commissioners and administrators, but not the general public.
now, what do you send us to not to give it out?
I don't know if you did, because
Yeah.
have.
Right, okay, so repeat it back.
Okay.
Your, office number is 615-253 453 4583. Okay. This guy couldn't write. Much. And, your mobile number is 615-969-5219.
Exactly.
That'll do it.
All right, thank you all so much.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. As of right now, Judge Townsend, she hadn't contacted me, so I reckon she's still gonna be here, planning to be here on time. Just where I seen it. And if she she's running a little bit late. I think we probably need to wait to be sworn in before we start any business.
Sounds good to me. I think legally, no, we're already sworn in.
We're already sworn in. We're signing.
So we sign your oath.
Yeah, legally we are, everybody. Once you sign that oath of office in front of a notary.
Well, Beth is the one that told me we needed to.
Yeah, she just wanted to make it look good in case the newspaper wanted to put a picture in
Is
there.
that what it is?
We are.
I mean, that's all I can get.
Yeah. Well, actually, any elected official in the county
I
gets
don't think
sworn
I know you.
Yeah.
I
in.
know
But
you've been.
they stated that they'd rather see
Walter Bates,
rather see a judge.
Yeah, okay, well, I work with
who acts
Sharp.
every day in part.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the grant writer and secretary, so I'm getting ready to send an ad in. We've got another spay neuter voucher program going on
Right.
for East Polk County, so
That's right.
that'll be good. So anyway, I'm working on that.
Yeah, you've got our email address.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's like the blue books they got on Digger.
Yeah, and they may be several more here somewhere. That's, the election law book.
I see what it is, they just started making the print bigger.
Well, older the people get, the more they get the bigger print.
I used to make fun of that just a few years ago.
When I first come on the commission, I was one of the younger ones. And now I guess I'm about the oldest. Well, I don't know, me and him we might compete on that.
When did you first come on the election commission? You remember the year?
I don't. It was, probably 2000, 2001, something like that, when, Davis Dunn retired.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Don Burris
I remember
retired.
who the commissioners were whenever I started as election technician. Oh, the old turn-off
Well, we
machines.
didn't have them, the technicians until we got the computerized.
After they sent the state down and trained me in Harold Hood, they, I think we only had 3 elections, and I worked 2 of them, and then Dad was running for office, so, they replaced me. And, well, they're supposed to replace me, and they did, and Harold had to do them by himself.
Mhm.
And they appointed somebody to watch him.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, they wasn't, I never could see the reason why.
Harold called me to refresh his memory on how to do it. That was the craziest setup I've ever seen in my life on any machine.
What did you say about Steve?
He's taking a day vacation. Or 2 days, 3 days, whatever he's taking. And he asked me to meet him at Uptown to get the keys. And that's what I did. And right here they are. And leave. And mine.
I don't see him trusting that, use that truck.
It's rough. You know how many miles that thing got on?
No, they don't look like it.
380.
No way. You ain't got, really? I've tried, you can't tell it.
Z71 Chevrolet.
What kind of motor?
Hmm?
What kind of motor you got?
It's that 52, 5300, whatever it is, that big one, 513.
It's got 300,000.
Nearly 4.
I've got one with 280.
Nearly 400,000.
That's got the 4.8 in it.
It is the same engine.
Yes, ma'am. I had to replace the transfer case once,
Yeah.
and that was my fault for not checking the fluid. And I replaced or had to have the transmission rebuilt. I was backing up, pushing my trailer and trying to push it uphill with a load on it. And it busted that, what they call the sunshine gear or whatever it is in it, whoever knows what that is. I don't. transmission man charged me, I had to take the truck, cause I am not a transmission man, and have the transmission took out. Then I took it to the guy that built it. You probably know him, Earl, Tommy Bell.
Oh, yeah, Tom, yeah.
I took it to him. He completely redone it, completely. And he teaches that at Tri-County Tech. He teaches transmission, yeah. Anyway, he built it himself. He didn't take it to the school and to let the kids do it. But anyway, by the time I got through, I had $1,700 in that
The
print.
big feet.
Taking back and forth and paying this one, paying that.
I'm being the camera from over there.
I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. You're off.
Yeah.
You can see where it.
Yeah, it's not out probably.
Yeah.
That was
Are we on?
Are we on? BMW. They give you a little.
Yeah, y'all are visible.
Okay.
Medallion to
We're
put in
visible?
Mm.
From your truck.
Chevrolet ought to give me a new truck.
You look great.
That's Colin.
Always gets my fat side.
Yes,
Me too.
379, 380, something like that. I told my wife, I said,
Oh, she slipped up too. Let's turn the arrow off.
it's fixed to get up close to where it's ready to start, really giving it up. I put the start on it.
That's when I worked, man, I was getting close to 300,000 miles on it, and I thought, well, I gotta go, I've been just checking my gas mileage, so I just keep it on trips and reset it every time I fill up, and just keep it on the gas mileage. Well, I said, well, I'm getting close. Well, I click it over, well, I'm done with 308,000 miles on it, I done missed it 8,000 miles ago. And it's got 324 on it now, I think. John, there was somebody looking for you earlier. There's somebody looking for you earlier.
I think she found that.
Okay.
Woman? Yeah, she
Yeah,
found me outside.
okay.
Oh, John.
What are you doing?
Just kidding.
There she is.
But you know, they might. They might, hey,
Hey,
Commissioner, how are you? Good to see you.
She's 2 minutes early.
How are you? Hello. Oh, you're welcome. I'll probably after us when you'll probably have to head on.
Okay.
Head on out.
Okay, y'all just do it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have everybody here?
Yep, everybody's
Okay.
here.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. Just 1 minute, I'm gonna go out and put my robe on and I'll be right back.
It's morning. As we open the meeting.
She's just gonna, she'll be done. As soon as she puts the robe on.
And I'll let you all pass these around to make sure that that's correct. Everyone should have their names in there. And if anybody's name is misspelled, I have a blank one on there, so I wanna make sure I got everyone's name correctly. So we have a blank one.
Do we want my official name or my?
See, that's what we weren't sure about, and he wasn't sure, so I have a blank one if you would prefer that.
I don't care.
Okay, as long as that's what you go by, and that's how.
That's what the
you
state
wanna do it.
website had on there, and that's what I went by.
We went off the state website is what we did, so, and I don't think I've ever met you before, Brian Townsend.
I'm Earl Tim.
Good to meet you, Earl.
Jim Griffith.
Good to meet you, and I've met you before, you've been up at the dispatch office.
Yeah, at the,
Yeah.
grand jury.
Yeah, and grand jury, good to see you. All right. And then we'll get everyone to sign, and then I'll just swear you in all together.
Appreciate your good work.
Oh, thank you.
I hear a lot of good comments.
Thank you. I'm fortunate to be surrounded by a good sheriff's office and a good clerk's office, and so I'm blessed.
Bring me to life.
It does. All right, we got everyone here. and stand up and raise your right hand. Oath of office, I, and I'll go around the room. Carol and Cam.
James Robert Woody.
J.M. York. Jim Griffin.
Earl Tipton.
Do solemnly swear that I will perform with fidelity the duties of the office to which I have been appointed and which I'm about to assume. I do solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the State of Tennessee and the Constitution of the United States of America, and to faithfully perform the duties of the office of Election Commissioner for Polk County, Tennessee, this the 18th day of April, 2019. Do you so swear?
Yes.
Do you so swear?
I do.
Do you
I
so
do.
swear?
I do.
Do you so swear?
I do.
And you so swear. All right, very good. I will sign these and they will need to be filed with Jackie Rogers' office. So does someone want to take care of getting that over there?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll get done.
Okay. Because they have to be on file with the county clerk's office, and anybody that wants a copy of theirs can certainly get it, but the original will have to be on file with the Jackie Rogers' office.
Are you a doctor or you?
Makes it harder to forge.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Very good. I'll leave these with you all, and good luck to all 5 of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Oh,
Yeah, you can go.
okay, I'm Earl Tipton. I've been appointed temporary chairperson. We'll get this meeting in order at 4:04. I think, like I say, everyone already introduced themselves, so, we got any old business to take care of?
We need to open the meeting with prayer.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Like I say, a little overlooked.
I mean, I'm,
Yeah. Okay. we
that's
need-
normal the way it was done, I mean, so that's up to you.
Prayer first,
Yeah.
then pledge allegiance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, someone like to say prayer?
Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us together here today and be with us as we conduct business for the county. Be with everyone as we depart after the meeting and head to our homes. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Okay, with the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Anyone have any old business? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, we're here today to, let's see. To get a executor of the election committee, either keep the one we got or replace them with a new one. We're here to, today to get a chairman of the party, of the commissioner, and a secretary. So, let's get the chairman first. Currently, if I'm doing it.
Yeah, if you're doing it right, I mean, your first, yeah, is to elect, the chairman. And the chairman is, at this time, is automatically Republican.
Okay. And
So-
the secretary is a Democrat.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Anybody got any nominations for chairman?
I would like to nominate Jim Woody.
Do I hear a second? Okay.
I can second myself, can I?
Second,
Chair
chair
second.
second, since there's just 3. Can the acting chairman second? Can the acting chairman second?
Anyone else have any nomination? Okay, I'm getting broken in right this time.
I think the chairman can second the nomination.
Pardon?
It's
You
not,
can second the nomination.
You just can't make the motion.
it's not a motion. It doesn't require a second. Nominations.
Oh,
No,
right.
yeah, that's right, that's right.
Can second it.
You don't need to,
Yeah.
then now we just vote.
You can vote.
Okay,
No other nominations.
You just vote.
okay. All right. Everyone that votes for Mr. Woody as chairman, say yes.
Yes.
I pass.
Okay. 3 passes, 2 yes. John? Anyone have any other nomination? Get me out here. Max?
I've never done this before. I had to do it before like this. But
You don't have to pass. You can vote.
Oh, yeah.
You can vote for the chairman. You can vote for the nominee.
Yes, but can I nominate myself?
No, I mean, if you want to vote for,
Yes. No, you.
I did. I did. I didn't vote for Mr. Woody.
John, do you think,
Huh?
does this here, I've not done this before, but, do you think this, needs a second?
What is it, a motion or a nomination?
A motion to nominate James Woody.
That's a nomination, it does not require a second. Nominating, if you're making a nomination,
We
it
did.
doesn't require.
Made a motion to
Ms. Cam
put
recommended
him in there.
No, she made a nomination, she didn't make it.
She made a nomination.
Yeah.
For Woody. It does not require a second. It does require simple majority of your board to pass.
so you can just vote for
Right.
James Woody.
Well, I nominate Carol Campbell.
Okay, then you don't second, right?
You don't have to have a second nomination motion.
Okay, let's take it to vote. Chairman, chair lady, for the commission, election commission, Ms. Carol Cam. Everybody that's for it, say yes. Mr. Williams?
I pass.
I say yes.
Oh, gosh.
So,
I elect
You-
myself, right?
Yep.
you are the chairman.
So you are the chair lady.
Yes, I wasn't expecting to do this, but it looks like we're gonna reach an impasse if I say no, right?
Yep.
Please take it.
Okay, y'all need to help, cause I've never done this before.
Oh, no, that won't be no problem.
All right.
Okay.
Yay, Carol.
You got the head of the table now.
Oh.
Oh, Carol, excuse me.
Keep her the keys.
Secretary position. Here, one's gotta take one. Because the chairman always is, he's got to be a Republican. The secretary is a Democrat.
Okay. So, we need a nomination for secretary. Which of you would like to nominate?
Let's talk about that, I don't want it. You want to flip a coin? And I've got seniority here.
Jennifer White has an input on this, so she's nominating you for something.
I'm sorry? I'll nominate Jim Griffin.
Do you accept the nomination?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. we need to take it for a vote. How do you vote, Mr. York?
Yes.
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 So, Mr. Griffin is our new secretary, okay. All right, so our next item of business would be, before we can, hire a temporary, administrator, and from what I understand, the administrator needs to fulfill their duties immediately on Monday. So that administrator, at this point, and I think we all agree, will be temporary, till we can look at resumes.
No,
So,
no, you don't have to do that.
What, look at resumes?
No, if you haven't gotten any already. Have you got any now?
We ain't published it yet. There's nothing been published.
You've already got that planned, and you hadn't been sworn in until today?
No, we ain't got nothing planned, but I've got a motion I wanna make. So, let her keep doing what she's doing, and then we'll start making a motion.
all right, so officially, we need to remove the current administrator.
I make a motion that we do not renew the contract of Steve Gaddis. Second.
We have a vote on that, Mr. York? How do
Yes, you do.
Okay. Earl? Oh, yea or nay?
This is just to remove
Right.
Mr. Gaddis from his
Right.
position.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a majority. Okay, meanwhile, that vacant now is, we have a vacancy.
Actually, you need a roll call vote.
Yep.
Okay, all right, Mr. Griffin, Mr. York?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Mr. Griffin? Vote yes. Mr. Tipton?
Yes.
Mr.
Yes.
Woody? Okay. All right, so that was a majority. So that leads us to a vacancy. And how we're gonna fill that vacancy, we could fill it immediately, or we could take resumes. Meanwhile, from what Beth says, we need to have that office filled by Monday. So we have one of two choices. Go ahead and elect one today, or go ahead and take resumes. Do we need to make that an option to the?
Are we discussing right now?
Yes.
No, not until after there's a motion
Not
made.
until there's a motion made?
Okay.
I make a motion that we hire a temporary administrator for the period of 30 days while we run an ad in the paper to accept resumes, and for 21 days, and then reconvene a month from today to go over those resumes.
Any discussion on that?
Well, last time that happened, there was a lawsuit. I don't know if anyone knows about that, but I personally don't feel like we need to take a chance on that myself.
I'm sorry, take a chance on what?
Putting the term in for 30 days until we take some resumes. I don't feel like we should be, take a chance on that again. 'Cause last time they done it about 6 years ago, somewhere around there, there was a lawsuit come out of it.
So are you suggesting we go ahead and make a motion?
I make a motion to.
Well, you can't, you got a motion on the floor.
There's already a motion on the floor.
Right, okay.
So we need a second.
I'd just like to hear, what kind of lawsuit was it?
To be honest with you, it was some kind of civil lawsuit, and she was promised a lot of things, and the committee didn't pull through.
I can explain a little more of it. It was Mylette Harrison. She was promised a job. She was doing the job, and then the majority of the election commission changed their mind, and she didn't get the job, and then she turned and sued the county commission and the county, and they plea bargained and settled it out of court.
Okay,
but there was a lot of lawyers' fees and stuff like that that the county had to pay.
So how could we keep that from happening again? Was it a lack of communication, or, you know, we just need to be upfront?
I don't know, but my name was on the list to be sued. Every one of us was sued.
Wow, okay.
And, but on this motion, you never did get a second.
Do we have a second on Jim Woody's motion? And would you repeat that again? So we make sure.
I noticed no one wrote it down.
Okay.
I made a motion that we hire a temporary administrator while we gather resumes for the period of 21 days, and then reconvene a month from today or a month from now to go over those resumes and make a nomination from there.
Can I second that?
You can.
I second that motion.
Roll call
Do we have a
vote.
vote, Mr. York?
You can have discussion or you can have a roll call.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry,
discussion.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
we got this discussion before the.
Okay, is there any,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, is there any discussion? Mr. York, your vote?
No.
Mr. Griffin?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Motion failed.
Motion failed.
I'd like to make a motion that we hire Nathan Hitson for a 2-year, I believe it's a 2-year term.
I'll second it.
For discussion, can you give me the reasons why you're nominating him?
He's the most qualified one that I know of for the job. He's worked in this office for a few years. He's a computer tech. He knows elections inside and out. He's took just as much training nearly as the administrator does. And he's already, what you might say, certified to do the job, but he would have to go to school just like everybody else. And finish up and take the test and the whole bit. If he fails the test, he don't get the job.
What is Nathan doing right now?
I have no idea.
He's an IT director at Whirlpool.
All right, do we have a second on the,
Second. I think we've already.
I've already
oh, you
seconded.
did second, I'm sorry. Are you, Mr. Secretary, are you writing all this down?
I'm trying to.
Okay, all right. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a vote. Since you've nominated him, you're a yes, Mr. Griffin?
Yes.
I vote yes.
No.
Mr. Woody? No, okay. So we 4-1. So in that case, will Nathan be able to start on Monday?
We'll have to, or we'll have another vacancy.
Okay. Do we need to call him to see?
I feel like we do, because he don't know nothing about it.
All right, would you go?
Not in my
No.
nomination.
Does anybody have Nathan's number?
I don't. I did have, but my phone died on me about a week and a half ago
I feel like.
in water.
No one object with.
We may have it over here.
I feel like the chairman of the Republican Party should call him.
No,
he don't
chairman
work
of the
for the
commission.
It'll be the
Chairman of the commission be the one to call it.
715-6904. If it's not chairman.
715-6904.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know Nathan. Would anybody like to call him? And
Did you say?
If you want, I can talk to
He
him.
had none there.
Or I will, he will.
Someone's calling you, right?
Yeah.
Is your own when you come in?
It's running. You know,
Are you sure? Are you sure? I hear what I heard.
It's down on about 65,
Really?
68, something like that. It's been off all day, I guess, or
Yes.
still
Might take longer than that.
takes a long time.
Nathan, this is Carol Cam. I'm the chairman of the Election Commission. Would you please, we're doing it right now, would you please give me a call for 790-4547? I want to make sure I have his number right, 715-6904, because, it didn't say who it was that I left a message with.
He may not does he have your number?
I left it with.
Well, I mean, you want me to call him when she calls back? He's probably like me. If I don't recognize the number, I don't answer. Too many telemarketers now.
Oh, yeah.
All you gotta do is answer it once and block him.
Yep.
Simple as that.
That's okay. The chair lady is on the phone. So I'm gonna have to phone her.
Hey Nathan, this is Carol Kim. We're at the election office.
Monday date,
And
set in stone.
your name has come up
You may have to
as
go a
the
couple of
more
days.
active
Yeah, well, that's what they
administrator.
said.
Yeah, I know, but that's,
Something that you would
I'm
be
sure it's
willing
not
to
set in
do
stone.
and be willing to
Of
do
course,
it
he's hired
starting
deputies,
Monday.
whoever he accepts the position.
Yeah, somebody.
And it
He
is a
hired
two- and it is
deputies,
a two-year
and
term.
somebody had to have to open it.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, let me
yeah,
go ahead and
that's
put
the reason I
you on
brought the
speakerphone,
keys here
see if
and,
you have any other questions.
whoever.
Okay, I'm sorry, the one message. Okay, does anybody,
Did he accept it?
he said he'd be willing to start on Monday. Does anybody have any questions for him?
No, I don't.
Okay.
None.
Okay. Mr. Woody?
No.
Okay. Alright, so, we're gonna tell him what time to be here?
Well, it opens up 9 o'clock, or is it 8?
Actually, it's supposed to open at 8 o'clock, and it's gotta be open 7 hours, I think,
Yeah.
at least.
Nathan, did you hear that?
You have to be here at 8, and the office has to be open for 7 hours.
That's, yeah, he's aware of that.
Okay, yeah, I figured since you've been here. Alright, and so you accept our offer to you, we've nominated you and voted for you, and this is something that you can handle, you're okay with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Good.
alright, well, we'll see you on Monday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good. Roll call.
Okay, let's process these out.
Yeah.
All right, couple other things, and y'all, if you know something more urgent, I know we have training, does anybody know the dates of the training that will be required to take?
To us? Well, they're having a, they're supposed to already be, reservations to the Tokyo seminar. And I forget now, it's supposed to be, I believe it's the first week in June, I'm not positive of the date.
It's the first week of June, but the dates they hadn't, what was going on each day has not been that.
Right, they don't have an agenda until you get there.
Right.
And so everybody should have already reservations in Nashville for the 3-day seminar.
Okay, all right, we'll get that from Beth, the exact date. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then the other thing is, 2 things for housekeeping. Do we set a specific time every month to meet? So it's like the Thursday at 4 o'clock, the third Thursday. Is this set in stone? Can we talk about
It can be changed anytime the commission wants to change it. But the dates are at this time, until it's changed by the commission, is second Tuesday of the month. Every other month is at Ducktown. There's an office up there in the basement of the community center. And
is it this time? Does this
it's
work?
usually it's at 3 o'clock. unless the commission wants to change it.
Okay.
And the other thing too, the date, you know, Tuesday, whatever, that can be changed anytime, if, you know, to suit, to where everybody can, you know, be there without them having a hardship on,
Okay.
you know, if they work and all this stuff,
Okay.
it can be changed, and the date, the time could be changed.
Okay. How does everybody feel about that time? Jim, is that with your work schedule? Does everybody work, or is most people retired, or?
The only time it'll come into play for me would be, more toward football season, in which, of course, I do middle school games. I'll have 2 on Tuesdays, but that's not always the case, you know, I may have work 3 weeks and off a week, you know, but I mean, I can make alterations to that.
Jim, if you want, I mean, I'm just suggesting, not telling, that you could, if you could, we could have it on the same Thursday that the county commission had it. Had their meeting, have 2 meetings at one time. I mean, not at one time, but one at say 4 o'clock and the other at 7, or 5 and 6, 5 and 7.
Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays and Fridays, in the evenings during August, September, and October. It's hit or miss for me. But
that don't leave no room.
Yeah,
weekend and Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah. Just stick with Tuesday. Tuesday's fine.
Okay, Tuesday, the second Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So would y'all? I know we're going to be busy in June, and you said we don't necessarily have to meet again.
There's nothing in the code that says we have to meet on a monthly basis at all.
All right. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll find out when that meeting in Nashville will take place, and that's be the next time that we meet.
And this is, they're teaching the election laws of some of them of the past, some of them they may be changing, and some of them, I don't, the new changes are the new laws. There's new laws every year. Every year.
Always.
There's new laws. There's new interpretation of some of the laws that they've got to change. Because the state people, the legislature or something like that, will change something like that. If they don't think that's right, that what we call TACIO. TACIO is the Tennessee Association of Election Commissioners. It's broke down in one word. But, and it's real good. And I suggested everybody, if they can, be there.
Okay.
Because you do learn a lot. And you learn a lot about, and even, well, and I'm sure they may be 3 or 4 more. I've got one, and I think that's the new.
This one come in the mail. I got this in the mail this week. Of course, this is a 2007 edition, so nothing's changed since 2017. 2017, I mean.
Oh, 17, yeah.
Did I say 7?
They may not have been a new one since then.
All right.
I
So
thought the last one was 2013, in fact, so this is precedes another. What was that acronym that you just said? TACIO.
TACIO.
TACIO. What is that?
Like a taco. Similar.
You're not
You
helping.
can't eat this.
You're not helping a lot.
TACIO, it's
what
Tennessee Association of Election election commissioners. But I don't know, it may be a different something else added in there, but that's the way that's the way they use it. It'll be held, and I'm thinking that it'll be held at the Sheraton, Airport Sheraton or something like that. I'm not positive on the airport part because there's 2 of them up there and one downtown. And this one,
Nathan took care of that, correct?
that Nathan, yeah, or his deputy or whoever he hires for deputy.
all right. So I did speak with Beth. She did say that the current executor would need to decide how we were going to use the audience, whether we would allow for discussion or allow maybe not any discussion or limit their discussion? And I know you've done this before. What did they do before? Do we want to change that?
I'll speak for the Democrats.
Okay.
Anyone that comes to this meeting is welcome to state their side, what they want to say.
Okay.
And I don't allow many, I mean, I can't say that, we don't allow, because I'm not the boss. You can allow them 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. We never did give them any time limit. But if it got too long, then, you know, we'd ask them to come back to the next meeting.
Can I throw in my 2 cents? I think that we have an agenda as a committee to meet every time. And once we have gone through that agenda, at that point, I think we should open up to the audience for questions, comments, and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, what's going to happen is that the meeting itself gets off track.
That would be the same way as your county commission does it. They leave the part at the end for statements and comments.
But we have the right, of course, to cut them off if it gets too long or gets out of hand, so.
Yes,
Okay.
well, the chairman has the right to call the meeting right then if anybody gets out of hand.
Okay. All right, is everybody?
Hold on, Mac, you have to hold on to yourself now.
No, she's chairman. No, you're secretary.
Everybody is okay with that?
Well, I like,
Go ahead.
most time if we work, I feel like we should just have like 2-person talk for 5 minutes apiece.
That should be more than enough time to get their point across.
That way we won't be held up here all night.
Are you talking about from the audience?
I'm talking about from the audience, yes.
And is that?
The audience can pick 2 people to,
Well, if you've got 1 or 2 more people, and I'm not just wanting to talk. If you've got 1 or 2 more people that wants to ask a question or something like that, I think they've got the right. The people has got the right. I think to do it,
yes,
to ask a question.
I agree with you.
And I mean, you know, and I'm not butting in to what you was going to say or anything like that. I give them ample time to ask the question. I mean, that's my feeling.
Is this something that we can change and reestablish if we realize that this is
Anytime you want to do something like that, you got to put it on the agenda.
Okay, all right.
And then it'll be voted on.
Okay, all right. Well, then we're good.
Okay, so let me understand this. So what we're going to do then is we're going to allow people to participate in the discussion that we're having here on a limited basis as we're discussing that. Is that what we're doing?
I don't think that they would be allowed to discuss anything in the motion. If you've got a motion on the floor, then discussion is among the commissioners.
Well, of course that, but I'm talking about prior to that though, when we were, if, on an agenda item, there's some point, like for example, right now I'm talking about this, is the idea that anybody in the room is able at this point to throw in their 2 cents worth, or are we going to confine the discussion to us within this group here and then open it up to somebody? I mean, I'm a little bit confused.
I think you can. If the commission wants to do that, they can.
I mean, I know we can. We can do it.
I mean, to let somebody else ask a question but you gotta wait till the motion is made and seconded, and then discuss it.
Yes.
That's a good point. Okay. Thank you.
I think that's Robert's Rules of Order. And
Motion, seconded, discussion. Okay.
before we think about closing, I'd like to make a motion that we adopt the Robert's Rules of Order for this commission. Just like what the book says. What Robert's Rules of Order.
I agree with that.
Does anybody here have a copy of that book?
I don't.
Okay, we need to get one for the next meeting.
I used to have, I was union vice president, and we had that, but has since been gone. We've
I'll
been
try to
on
get
strike
it.
for 22 years. So.
I'll try to get a copy of it for the next meeting so we can refer to that.
I'm sure that it wouldn't be hard to find even online.
Okay.
That'd be a good job for Nate.
Yeah, that's true. We should do that. Let it ready for us. Do
Yeah.
you have any other comments before we close the meeting?
Did you second? Who seconded? Did anybody second the motion?
Oh, for the Robert's Rules of Order.
Okay.
I say.
Can we say all in favor, or we have to take a vote?
No, you on left, you can raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Okay. All right. Motion passed. Any other discussion?
Yeah, we need a pay sheet. We can get Nathan or whatever to get one Monday, and then we'll have to all sign it.
Well, I'm not taking no money.
It's up to you.
Good job for that.
Well, I didn't either, but you're gonna do a lot of running, you're gonna make a lot of long distance calls.
Yeah, no.
Cause every time I dial a call down here to a cell phone on this end of the county, it's long distance for me. And you. No, not you, you've got a cell phone. I mean, you call on the cell phone. I don't have service at my home. Out in the boondocks of Turtletown, we just don't have, a lot of cell service. There's spots that you can get it, but now if I never get figured out how to use my smartphone now, and I'm getting Wi-Fi, so I'll be able to use it.
So is there anything else we want to ask Nathan? Supply Robert's Rules of Order, get the pay for signatures taken care of. Anything else that, since he'll be starting his duties on Monday, anything else we want to tell him besides giving him the key? So we would assume that, should we ask him to go ahead and rekey? Is that something we need to get him to do?
You can. I think, I mean, I don't think anybody would be that stupid to try to come back or already have another set of keys or whatever, but he can rekey it. And,
I'll put a question mark, rekey.
But that would be probably a good idea.
Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything I'm missing. We'll rely on Nathan to give us the dates, get all that in order. Any other discussion?
Yeah, I just want to say that I am honored to be here with you folks. Y'all don't know me, I'm sure, because I'm not new to the county, but I love this place. We've lived here for 14 years now.
Yeah, you're about like a native.
Pretty close out. I'm getting there. But I didn't go to school yet.
Well, I was born in Hope County and I'll die, I guess, unless I get killed somewhere else.
Well, there's no more discussion.
Oh, well, I appreciate you. You've handled the meeting very well. And for not to never have been in one like this, you would have to hold it.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. All right, the meeting is adjourned. Thanks everybody for coming.
Now, what do we do?
Jackson.